Good morning from Namibia. Last night we camped at the Rostock Ritz campsite in the middle of the Namib desert. It was a very scenic campsite. You can actually see some of it behind me. A very nice location to stay at. Only issue was there were loads of bees and I am absolutely terrified of bees. So I was confined to the car and the tent until the sun went down and then I could have some food. It's a shame because it was such a nice place to stay. We've just had breakfast, which was a lovely buffet. Feel absolutely stuffed now and ready to get back on the road. And so today we're going to travel on to our next campsite, which is also in the Namib desert. It's called, I can't actually remember what it's called, but I'm sure it'll be very nice and hopefully there's no bees. So I'll see you later. The little meerkat. Hello. Oh. Oh my god, he's so fast. And so our journey to our next campsite began. Whilst leaving the Rostock Ritz campsite, we saw lots of desert animals, including oryx, springbok, and Hartmann's mountain zebra. It was a great start to the drive. Really running. Because we only had a 1 hour drive that day, we had plenty of time to stop off and really enjoy the journey. There were so many great sights to take in, like the old cars at the town of Solitaire and the many oryx we encountered along the way.
With our drone and then they're all everywhere. You can't get away from them, and yet we somehow managed to not get footage of them.
Well, I'm not sure. We may have got some. We soon arrived at our campsite, which was just as remote as the last. Fortunately, there were no bees here. There were, however, many, many geckos. Good morning. We arrived at our new campsite, the Gondwana Dune Camp, last night. We spent so long using the internet at reception that by the time we actually came to the campsite it was dark and we had to cook our food in the dark, and yeah, it was a bit too late really. It wasn't really ideal. We've woken up this morning, had a quick breakfast and tea, and we're about to head off today to the Sossusvlei campsite by Sossusvlei, which I'm really excited about. I can't wait to see the sand dunes. As usual, I'll just quickly show you around our campsite. We actually camped under this tree here, but when we woke up this morning it was completely not in the shade anymore, and the tree's very thorny. Let me just show you how sharp this tree is. Yeah. Super sharp. And I kept walking into that and it wasn't very pleasant. We also had a resident bird making its nest just above where we actually parked our car. We were fortunate not to get pooped on in the night. He's a bit camera shy. Oh no, there he is. These are the toilets. There were so many geckos in there last night. I went to this washing up unit here and there were like 10 geckos. And then when I had my shower later, there was another gecko in there and one on the window. There was also a moth on the window and the gecko put its tongue out and ate the moth. Nature at its finest. Okay, now that I've showed you around, let's get going with the day. I'll see you as the day goes on.
And go forward now. All right, I'll move down and film it, okay?
Our next stop was Sossusvlei.
You can find us in the light when you know it's time. You can lose what holds you back when you know that you can follow me.
Fun day exploring the dunes of Sossusvlei, we returned to our campsite at the edge of the national park. Our site was called the Sesrium campsite and is the only campsite located within Sossusvlei National Park. We accidentally spilt some food, which attracted loads of local birds. Perhaps it was down to my excitement after exploring Sossusvlei, but I completely forgot about vlogging. So I'll end off the vlog now, and we'll see you next time as our road trip around Namibia continues.